okayfm 101.7.
Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, MP for Banda, Deputy Minority Whip. Honorable Mimwache.
Major so many aqua.
Naboko dear.
Kwame na minimum pay bon tiboko.
Enra, sir, Deputy Speaker bet me at Abaso Dimin to Aba. Supreme Court, any ruling Aba. Now, what team commons so akoso, yene, General Secretary, Muamu General Secretary, you receiving Katadin Commode, Wangasa Suzu, Unia Penny, just say Chairman Sabusu, leader, Yenina Train Como. What didn't come say?
Kwame say.
Now, what's your ruling about ye?
One my fa was this na wes. Kwame fa was this na mincha a thief wa muti okayfm na no pay. Nzana nsa menemu kasa ya che.
Aye.
Na nsa na ya hot ka na benemu bisa ntare na maye na ewo pressure bi o na e meeting bi o be nti kwa ntina na munya me no. Nti lepa me fans na cho na master chief wa kakakra Kwame enra and the course ewo Ghana ha no yen as minority betnya ka say yen anje so denti aye kanisa no Kwame eye mama lensa ndi kan Kwame se uko Supreme Court ruling ni anra omukaye na ndi omukaye ni se ndi parliament efa so a ye ka se ye ma deputy speaker no ento aban omu anka se Kwame na eni ye standing orders no mo omu anka sa jitu mu se ye standing orders no order 109+3 emma deputy speakers no kwan emma omonto abano bi anase yenka omomomfo mekoro namu omu hweso a sa provision no standing order 109 no any Ghana constitution no ebo abra because of that omu strike that order 109+3 no unconstitutional. So Kwame, between minority and majority, who was right? The answer is simple. Omwan kasa nim say until say enra judgment no beba no. Mrana na yedi ye juma wa parliament no was order 109+3. Omwan kasa nim say order 109+3 no emma deputy speakers no kwan emmo muntu aba no bi. Eno nti ena omuka so mbetu aba no bi a yeso ye ka kire say ye ma muntu aba no bi because Mbrana yenni mu nyina beto no parliament ya ye dia ye adwuma for the over 30 years e wo parliament ha no e ma ukwan se ubeto aba no bi. So because of that ye ma ukwan ma wonto oso beto yes ye ma wonto oso beto na di yo ba parliament ya ntoka kosie. So now when e di ntoka no ba se Supreme Court ka say Parliament mbrano omanje ni omanse ni Kwame Parliament mbrano ye ndisi for na ye ye ni oseche mesani Jowas no na ye betu no Parliament Jowas mini ko Parliament 2009 that standing orders order 109+3 no ye standing orders are no mudi ye juma from the year 1993 7th January eno mudi be ye juma 2000 eno mu ye changes eno mudi buy. So we went to meet it. Ye ko ye eno ni mbra e wo kwa mudi ye juma. Ana ye nyina ye this podcast ye mfa mbra na e wo parliament ano enye juma. And that is what we followed. Ana ye ka say aba no ye ma wonto bi. Enti Kwame ye ni omu hwa na de bi. It's as simple as that. So say obi ka say say the deputy speakers bet me to be afei na Supreme Court no akoma mbra sembra na ewo ho a esi emma deputy speakers ento aba wo parliament no enye mbra papa nti yembo ntungu na efri ndra no eko no deputy speakers etimi to aba So before then, they were wrong. As simple as that. And nipa being person who can and constitution and what say what does the constitution say? Article 102 Article 102 of the constitution.
Majority
leader Kasano or see 104 or say matters in parliament shall be determined by 1/2 of all the members of parliament present. Now,
I'll say 102 no. Was it 102 no? If a quorum, it does not relate to voting. To start business in parliament.
Exactly. If you don't start business, how can you vote? If you don't start, or do we vote without starting business?
No. But no, say was apart from the person presiding.
That is where they got it wrong. Kwame, you see, who kind constitution now? It is a Bible. You have to read it in conjunction with the whole text. Your constitution, no, or say subject to the provision of this constitution, matters in parliament shall be, business in foreign in parliament shall be 1/3 of all the members of parliament. That is 102. Besides the person presiding. And the nipa na who presiding no, I'm not speaker deal or the person presiding. In the constitution no name say deputy speakers may preside at a time. Constitution no name say members of parliament may preside at a time. Constitution no name say speakers of parliament may preside at a time. So they all can say quorum in parliament shall be 1/3 of all the members of parliament apart from the person presiding. Into where we presiding, whether you are speaker, you are MP, you are a deputy speaker, second deputy or first deputy, you are not part of quorum. The constitution is categorically clear, black and white. Then who call 104? Article 104 no, and una ye lift here, and ye diko say or the 109 no. And it's just a change of name. And ye lift ye copy Article 104 no, ye diko standing or the 109 no. And ye who say Article 102 no, or see apart from the person presiding, into which the members presiding, eka home. And uba ye standing orders no more. Order standing, order serving. Yes, Mr. Speaker includes the deputy speakers or members presiding. And standing orders at defining who a speaker is. And Kwame, you say you call parliament, na ambagbi amma, Joe Osewusu amma, Andrews, Apia could be a former MP amma, na ye bet ya trans and they. Speaker the deputy speakers be amma into Yeshua. Oh, Yama Harona Drisu Enquatraho as a speaker. Nande Ejumano Yendi say Ejumano. Kwame, Onyaquatraho pet speaker Koyan say, oh, yeah, Mr. Speaker. Sana ya standing orders no, ya defining who a speaker is. Until that's Asamaba. Now what betra also speaker Katiana or Geno, the salaries no and Article 71. Different from the deputy speaker's age. And say, say, speaker Kwame, deputy speaker Joseph Osewusuni and Bruce Bagwin anyway, Omu approve financial transactions in parliament. Traveling expenditures, Omu approve. So if you are traveling, you can approve your own traveling allowance as a deputy speaker. Then when you are in the speaker's chair, you tell us you are not a speaker. In what capacity did you give those approvals? If you can give approval, the parliament transaction clerk will minute documents to you, then you give approval. MP. The MP cannot give this approval. So stop giving the approval. If that is how they are reducing the status of a deputy speaker to, I'm telling them, henceforth, they cannot give any approval. When you going forward, when you come to standing order 5, you say, in matters where there is doubt, there be a chinyewo on cases like, oh, a deputy speaker can vote, he cannot vote. Standing orders near class and Mr. Speaker may give interpretations to the standing orders as he deems fit. That work to back being a free Dubai buy or the interpretation of the standing orders. Sir, deputy speakers cannot vote. So Kwame, they say Supreme Court ama ruling we nullify the ruling of Speaker Bagbin. So where are we going? And they say Yakoba na Echinyeba, I was say stop na Yako Speaker Supreme Court for interpretation. Is that what the precedents we are setting now? We are Kwame and yet to the point to say Supreme Court is telling us today, say Article 110, which gives Parliament the power, say yembra, na yemfa regulating our own procedures, Sambra no Supreme Court ababo swegu. Kwame, is that not legislative interference? Okay, if you omuti omu baby ya na edi ya case koye. Kwame fine. One who say interpret law no. Mbrano ama ya kwansa yenye mbra ya de be ya adwuma e wo parliament na afinya ba. Ya ye mbrano. Wa ko hu mbrano say mbrano ma deputy speaker so kwa mu ntu aba no bi. O hwe ya no si o. Say ya di sa mbrano to mu a any constitution no ba brand wa bo sa mbrano to agu. Kwame, that is most unfair. And no, and a yen as minority. You who say, the air court no enye. Kwame, unim say because of this. Ebema, that consensus build is 99% of issues to a year of parliament. You build the consensus. That constitutional provision, Article 102 ni Article 104 no. Kwame, uka se udibeye juma to the latter. Kwame, yen to me take decision back in our parliament. As of yesterday, go to Parliament. We were not even up to 100. We were not even up to 90. So to start business, can you start business? Now, about a year to Abba, we could not even vote. So decisions could not be taken. This is Ubo Buga. Bugansu and Edin Tokai Airway. So Supreme Court should not interfere to that extent to say, oh, strike down your standing order 109. It is unconstitutional. So it said, I was standing orders, yet because Supreme Court for interpretation. And Kwame, then in that case, they will strike down a lot of them and rewrite the standing orders for Parliament. Meanwhile, Constitution is Parliament mum and the standing orders. But Kwame, the say, standing order 109 almost a direct lifting from or Article 104 of the Constitution. Article 104 in the Constitution, in Pennyphone lifting no medical standing orders. And no who say, or the serving speaker no include deputy and the deputy speakers or those presiding. So because of that, they are the Utra Ekojanuma said the Beya, ye Benya born in the amount and the abandonment to be. Oh, dear, ye fair referee, ye judge. Into Utiwa, MPB, Ejimia, Ultimate Amonofrio. Into me, Parliament. Not said that speaker to Yakuyam. Let me hear the day or no, said that they me and me or sort of parliamentary business. Call me, what me permit them all. Sir, or such a message parliament. Not all yet the day, not Joseph Yakuyam, no, such a message yet the day, or me permit you. So somebody who has that power, now we are saying he should be added the power to vote. While presiding and exercising both powers. Kwame, Ebanisana, as Madama Mimpre Bebre Abasio, and that is why some of us are of the view, say, Tauruli no Mukate, Yasani, Yambrana, Yadi, yes, Ejma of Tihono, Yen Sisamrano, Kwame, Mejidi say, and Chaye. But that is the Supreme Court. In matters of interpretation of the Constitution and the law, so Sabeya Basa Emano, we in minority, I know we will meet. Kwame, by Ghanaians will take it for us. But the long and short of it is so long as this ruling is concerned, we in minority were right in preventing the deputy speaker from voting. Because Supreme Court will say, ɛwɔ yɛ parliament mbra no mu sɛ ontimi nto aba nti yɛnyi free hɔ no ontimi nto aba. So that is the ruling they've given.
Now, honorable, say Supreme Court ruling is binding on all of you as members of Parliament, respectively. Say no say mo go away from the ruling now. Say the Supreme Court bet me achim content to. Ebi say there be yet me achim content. Et say.
No na make us matters of constitutional interpretation in the Supreme Court. Also na make an say. Order 13 no say there's deputy speakers when the speaker is not there. The deputy speakers will take over in matters of proceedings in the House. But deputy speakers when they go to the extent of proceedings, even administrative work to the point of even approval of transactions. So if we go to from approval of certain things, approvals and all those things beyond proceedings in the plenary, how can you say you are not a speaker? The difference between you and the speaker is salary. And the majority leader was quoting Article 71, facilities and all those things. How does facilities come in here? Kwame, if we have to go into that, the facilities of a deputy speaker are not the same as the facilities of ordinary MPs. If that is what the argument. So that argument is defeated. Because who call your deputy speaker, first or second, who are facilities are consequences, Benya? Me ordinary MP, me consequences, so now you are arguing, say, your conscience are not entitled to vote. So because of that, you have to have a say. You have a say and have all those facilities at the same time.
But I see, I'm call to baby say. We are articles in the beer. Article 71 crack say or emoluments for Speaker of Parliament and members of Parliament. You know what the deputy speakers, you know, members of Parliament. Meaning that. Well, no. So your deputy speaker, when you Article 70,
deputy speakers, you are thrown constitution. Is somebody telling you say the emoluments of a deputy speaker are the same as emoluments of ordinary MP?
I don't know. But my man can't 71.
And yet the same. My emoluments is higher than an ordinary MP as a deputy whip.
Oh, sir.
Not young kind of prayer.
Now that's what you
But Kwame is graduated from the speaker to the majority leader, minority leader, deputy speakers, deputy leaders, chief whip, deputy whip, up to second deputy whip. Yet the another even their facilities are more than the ordinary MPs. They are not the same. They are not the same. Men, Mama being between Futrongo, say the same. Mikrampo as a deputy whip. Deputy speakers need their doors to tell media, but I need their doors to tell ordinary MPs.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Asamba Yanka no crew.
They say no. Moko Parliament, Moko abided by the ruling. And as
Sokapa de Yanko, so because you say a bequa or bois, but near a yami yan say. Yes, Supreme Court to na MPP for one minority, no, Omuko Supreme Court can say Parliament are masters of their own laws. And then about NDC time, and a Yako court, and almost say we are non-masters of our own law. We are subject to the Constitution. That's all. By chance, you have better power. Why have no master than no? That's my fear.
But say me van say more to a baby. Nebia and say no be. Ne star ne ba ne bi okọ prevent deputy speaker say o man nto aba ne bia. I want Supreme Court be
abanu krampo ye betu.
Mom to say
I don't see maybe we are now going to meet about 20 the end there are so many things that are going to. We are now going to meet.
Na mobile reach consensus ana.
Oh, Kwame na consensus wa hifa.
Ada per the ruling na mamubu afu kwa se bia nka betime
we will meet on it and as our parliament wa wouldn't na bu post nipa bibremu but we will cross those things. I think na ye kwa kwasi na ya hwe kwan e de be fa.
Bo bi be ka say laws are laws.
Yeah, laws are laws, but how can you say laws will be strike out?
Oh, I see. And the mum meet here, the best be as an Yabam and my come away.
Well, I mean, Mrana, you did to a ban or most parliament in the Yambon Tunguna Yankofa constitution. And that one was to take time.
Okay. I see.
And I speak to you. My trial say interpretation of the standing orders no a Speaker of Parliament Juma. And it's a Supreme Court to say the ruling now Speaker of Parliament Amano almost my boy to agua. That is my worry. I say a clash between Parliament and the judiciary, and that's my worry. But my just say Bagbin the best speaker for life. Bagbin because a new speaker will come, but this ruling and not the Bayajuma. So you are creating a problem for whoever becomes the speaker the next time. And in the Nipa Bakwechi and Masseting ruling, it's not the best.
Then rather than I say E-Levy ruling.
Oh, Kwame, but E-Levy, we say E-Levy Nana. They say, Omu chance court cases in Abesans and E-Levy Naba on the 28th.
That's pay.
Do Kwame,
Bye.
Bye.
Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, any MP for Banda, NDC, Edimu, Deputy Minority Whip.
OKFM 101.7.